Alright, whenever you're ready, sir.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy JB here with some GX throwback action here with my boys Jesse and Xander. We got Sacred Beasts. I play 2 Hamon, 2 Raviolis, and 1 Uriah because he's the worst. Literally always 0-0 attack the whole game.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He's just there for the fusion. We're going to play 1 of the Shimmering Scrapper to basically FTK with, or OTK with Ravioli. We're going to play 2 Darkest Diablos, basically to spice the hand loop people, and he's a 3k beater. Just tribute him, because all these guys, they're all dark, and they all tribute themselves.
This so it's a free summon for Diabolos.
Free summon for Diabolos. Basically, your opponent goes to 5 cards if you're going first, no matter what. So this guy allows you to get your spell, your opening spirit gates. So you open any of these 2 cards, you got game pretty much. Except for, well, Dark Beast, You open any of these 2, you got game. Because this searches this, and then this searches this, or this searches this, and then this searches this. And then either way,
you open 1 of them, really, you pretty much go off.
You can open 1 and it's okay. It's better to open 2 because you can avoid Ash Blossom if you don't have a Called by the Grave that way.
Correct.
So this searches a Sacred Beast or a monster with Sacred Beast in its name. And then this searches any card. So this can search this, but this can't search itself.
I gotcha.
But they're pretty cool. You contribute this, you get to summon out, or you contribute this from the field, summon a Sacred Beast from your hand. You can banish him from grave to grab a Fallen Paradise. We'll go over that when I go to there. Go back to Dark Summoning. You contribute him to summon 1 from hand or deck. So, and then you can banish him to add a Sacred Beast to hand. So what you can do is you can summon him out, and then you can tribute him to summon Ravioli, and then banish him to add a Hamon to hand, and tribute him to summon the Hamon to defense, so they have to attack the Hamon.
Oh, shoot.
We're going to go back to opening the Spirit Gates real quick. What this does is you can pitch one of these guys to summon 1 back out if 1's in grave. So, like, the common play with the deck is you'll do the Dark Beckoning Beasts. You'll normal summon Dark Beckoning. You'll add this to hand. You'll activate Opening Spirits. Well, we'll activate Opening Spirits, and then we'll add the Chaos Beast to hand. And then we get an additional normal summon. So we'll normal summon this. Pretty much go off from there. We can link this into an Owl Mirage, and then use this effect to discard this, and then summon it back out. And that's how we get the whole thing started.
So they pretty much fuel your grave at the same time.
They pretty much fuel your grave.
It's pretty much a consistency powerhouse.
It's a consistency powerhouse. For some techs, basically this is the only other monster that I don't run that's not part of the engine.
Okay, so this is spicy tech right here.
You run 3 of it, spicy tech. Basically, you discard this card to the graveyard, you can special summon it, or if it's discarded. So off of Opening Spirits, if you don't have any other play except for this, you can go into this. So you discard it and you get 2 summons.
Huh.
And it's level 2, which is going to come up. We play 3 hand traps. We only play 3. We play 3 Ash. We play some others in the side deck, but just 3 Ash for the meta right now. So we're going to go to spells now. We already went over 3 spells, the opening, so we're going to go over triple Called by.
Right, consistency.
Consistency. More consistency, triple Allure. We're going to go over the last 3 ofs for Spellweave's play. For going second, we're going to want Dark Rulers. Pretty much just wipes out anybody right now.
And plus, you know, locals are pretty heavy with rocks.
Locals got a bunch of rocks. Water deck, it kind of sucks because you don't really have any outs to water unless you can Ash them. Or Nibiru.
Right. But pretty much the meta right now.
Pretty much the meta. Local level. We only have 2 Fallen Paradises. I feel like you only need 2 because you can search them with Chaos Beast.
Correct.
We don't even run Terraforming in the deck for this because we don't need it.
You have an engine.
We have an engine.
archetype engine that can search it.
Yeah. This also, your Sacred Beast cannot be destroyed by card effects when it's activated, and they can't target them either.
Okay.
And it's a pot of greed. You get to draw 2 cards if you have a Sacred Beast.
Just 1.
Just 1. We only need 1. We're going to play 1 copy of Super Poly.
Just 1?
Just 1. And 1 copy of Dimension Fusion Destruction.
Okay, one of the new cards.
What does this do? This, you can banish a Hamon, Ravioli, the Sacred Beast, from hand, field, or graveyard, and you get to summon out a fusion. So, Armatile, the new fusion, of course.
Right.
And we only run 1 of each because we run Verte in the deck. Spoilers.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
We got 3 power 1-ofs. Foolish Burial that can dump your Darkest Diabolus to have it trigger off effects. Monster Reborn.
Of course.
Just, yeah, Reborn anything. Mirror Match. That came up today. I mirror matched somebody's Dark Summoning Beast and tributed to summon out one from deck. So it's pretty cool. This might go up for me. I'm kind of testing with it. Cerulean Skyfire. You can switch a Hamon from attack to defense and negate a spell's effect. The activation resolves, so for stuff that can only activate once per turn, you're good. It doesn't negate the activation, it negates the effect.
So it's a slower Ash, if you want to call it.
It's a slower Ash, essentially, depending
But
on...
you can get rid of it around floodgates and
it
stuff
does,
like that.
It doesn't do monsters, it does spells.
It does spells, which is not bad.
And we play one trap. I'm probably going to bump this up too. The Awakening of the Sacred Beast. It's a life point gainer, it's a skill drain, and I don't even know number 3. Any monster sent to the... Oh, it's a Macrocosmos.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
a
busted.
Macrocosmos.
That is pretty busted.
So that's pretty cool.
That is busted.
For the extra deck, we play 1 Salamangreat, 1 Link Karibo, and 1... no, that's it. We don't play a Link Spider.
No?
Because we don't need Link Spiders.
Correct.
So we run a Nightmare package of Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn, just because we can link up pretty easily. Because we start off with Almirage or Karibo, we can link up pretty easily in the deck. We also run Verte for the fusions, and Pentastag.
Okay.
Pentastag is if they have like a defense monster, you're like, alright, it does piercing damage. So we're going to do some extra damage.
Situational,
yeah,
yes.
we're going to OTK you even though you got defense monsters. So we run 1 more 2 and IP Masquerena.
Of course,
in case I have to set up a defensive board for like the Unicorn or something. We run 1 4 an access code talker. Because why not? If you can make the deck, if you can go Nightmare and another monster into access code, why not? We run Muddy Mud Dragon for a fusion target. That's the only super poly target we have. We're probably going to up those a little bit. We run 1 Emperor Trojanic, 3 level 10s. Didn't really come up today. And 1 Armatile.
Of course, yeah, the best.
Armatile's nice. Just if you can get it off and make it work, it's pretty cool. 10k attack. It's your Utopia double or nothing, but more work to it.
Right.
The last 3 cards, we run 1 Omega, 1 Synchro, and 1 Herald of the Abyss.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you those setups real quick with the tuner. So we got this for the tuner, we got this, we got this, we got this. Alright, so let's say we discard this to summon this back. Boom, there's our Herald. So we can have all our stuff under a Herald.
Correct.
Or we can discard this to bring this back, and like let's say we already had this on field. Well, there's all our 8s.
Except Crystal Wing, because Crystal Wing has to be
a
tuner synchro.
That's right. Well,
but yeah,
this was really only here because I didn't have a Trishula.
Right.
Because the Synchro Trish is right there.
Right.
So
okay,
you can,
so we'll replace that. Okay,
yeah, it'll get replaced. It was only a placeholder for now, but it doesn't really come up anyway. You don't go in your extra deck a lot.
No. You're pretty much your big beaters and have your skill drain type Macrocosmo card and destroy everything.
Macrocosmo card. You're basically control with big main deck monsters. So for side deck, we only got 3 traps. We got 3 evenly.
Of course.
You're gonna go second. You're gonna make me go second. That's fine. I'm gonna evenly you. So I was gonna run some kaijus. I still run some kaijus. First it was Gamma Seal. Then I was like, these came in the deck and they're dark. Allure targets.
Oh yeah.
We run 3 crows.
Correct.
So like just anything. Orcus just hurts. You can banish a block dragon. They still get the effect, but you can banish it. So these came in clutch in the mirror today. Strangely enough, there was a mirror at our locals. And I normal summoned this going first game 1. Couldn't get rid of it. So just 2k, 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 2k. Have fun. And then we run 2 ogres and then 2 effect veilers.
2 effect veilers, yeah.
Just for rocks and going other second decks. Other than that, that's pretty much the deck. Have fun with you can cut access code and like IP. You don't really need those in the deck. You can cut a lot of stuff. Basically, for the price of 6 structure decks, you can play this deck at locals and have fun. Not even that. All you really need is an Almirage to be able to link your guy off.
Yeah, it's just everything else is extra to make
Everything
it
else
competitive.
is extra, make it competitive.
Yeah.
Get 3rd place at a local event.
Yeah, which is pretty good. You
Yeah, top
played
3.
against Rocks.
My only loss was to Rocks.
That's pretty good.
So,
to my
well,
eyes.
I mean, the matches weren't that bad. I played 1 Rock player. I played 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum player. That was a pretty fun match. And then I played a mirror match. Mirror match was fun. Most of it was just setting stuff, setting Dark Rulers, setting your Called by the Grave, setting your traps, until Inspector Border hit, and then it's just game.
Pretty much at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, guys.
Thank you so much, Jacob.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Appreciate it, Alex. Invicticus. Check out Invicticus.
Gaming. Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe. All right.
Make me quit my real job. So I can do this full time, right?
No real time.
No real time.
Gotta make money, bro.
Gotta make money. Yeah.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe.